Hey everyone! Today on the All Walk Sociology channel, we're talking about relationships, something we all navigate, friendships, family, or romantic partnerships. But have you ever paused to consider how bigger societal forces might be shaping your personal connections?
Exactly. Relationships aren't just personal choices, they're influenced by economic trends, cultural expectations, and even policies. It's fascinating when you step back and see the bigger picture.
Totally. And this brings us to some fascinating insights from a recent 2025 analysis on relationships and well-being. One major global trend highlighted is the rise of cohabitation.
Right. Cohabitation, or living together without marriage, isn't just seen as a stepping stone anymore. In fact, many European countries are finding cohabiting relationships nearly as stable as marriages. Yet that's not the case everywhere.
Yeah, like in the US and UK, cohabiting relationships still tend to be less stable. The research suggests it's partly due to something called relationship inertia.
Exactly. Relationship inertia happens when couples move in together for practical reasons, like finances, without intentionally discussing their long-term commitment.
That makes sense. So it's about consciously choosing the relationship rather than just drifting along.
Precisely. On the other hand, marriage consistently shows positive correlations with well-being, both physical and mental health.
Like being happier and healthier?
Exactly. Married individuals often have stronger emotional support, which translates into better physical health, improved mental health, and even lower suicide rates. This aligns with Emile Durkheim's theory of social integration.
Right, the idea that belonging to a stable social unit like marriage provides emotional support and protection against isolation.
Exactly. Marriage even seems to buffer against midlife dissatisfaction, providing stability during periods of stress.
But that marriage benefit isn't the same everywhere, right? It varies by culture.
That's important. Yes, cultural and regional variations impact how people experience marriage. What's beneficial in one society might be different in another.
Now let's dig into what makes relationships successful according to the research.
The top factors are strong communication skills, effective conflict resolution, emotional intimacy, and sharing responsibilities. Communication, especially active listening, is crucial.
Right, truly hearing your partner, even when you disagree. And the research mentions repair attempts, those small gestures during disagreements that diffuse tension. Those small actions help couples navigate conflicts constructively, preventing issues from escalating.
An intimacy that changes over time, doesn't it?
It does. Initially, physical attraction is key, but emotional intimacy and companionship become more vital as the relationship matures, providing stability and deeper connections. Another huge factor, money. Financial stability matters a lot, right?
Yes, financial stress is a leading cause of conflict. But it's not just about how much money couples have, it's about alignment, transparency, and having shared financial goals.
So essentially, it's teamwork, feeling like you're on the same page.
Absolutely. And speaking of teamwork, your support network, friends and family, is critical. They offer emotional validation, practical help, and new perspectives, all contributing to the strength and stability of your relationship.
And resilience, being able to forgive and bounce back, is huge.
Right. Forgiveness and resilience help couples overcome challenges, increasing relationship satisfaction and longevity.
The research also highlights something really relevant today: gender roles.
Yes. Aligning attitudes about gender roles is important. Conflicts arise when one partner has traditional expectations and the other is more progressive. But it's less about specific roles and more about fairness and mutual respect.
And when couples share responsibilities more equally, they're generally happier, right?
Exactly. Fairness in responsibilities, housework, childcare, finances significantly boosts relationship happiness and stability.
The analysis also looks at relationships from a life cycle perspective. What's happening there?
Relationships naturally evolve. Initially, there's passion, the honeymoon phase. Over time, emotional connection and good communication become foundational.
What about life transitions like having kids?
That can put real strain on relationships. Planning ahead, communicating openly about expectations, and sharing responsibilities help ease this transition.
And later life like retirement?
often a positive time, but differing retirement expectations can create friction. Couples who navigate this well tend to be happier and healthier overall.
Lastly, the analysis touches on intersectionality, highlighting differences in immigrant and indigenous communities.
Yes, these communities experience unique stressors due to economic pressure shifts in gender roles or cultural expectations that differ from Western norms. Recognizing this helps us see relationships in broader contexts.
So to wrap up, communication, intentionality, emotional intimacy, aligned gender roles, financial teamwork, resilience, and supportive networks are key.
Right. And remember, your relationships aren't isolated. Societal forces shape them profoundly.
So reflect on how society shapes your connections. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.